Real quick. I'm not gonna be on here too long. About to get ready and shut it down for the night. I was just binge watching a couple of this little young brother's videos. And he mean well. He a young little brother, so I appreciate the fact that he getting out here and he's dropping some of the videos that he's dropping. But I want to clear this up real quick, man, because like how I said in one of my other videos, nobody is talking about this on YouTube. And that is the UCC number 11, right? Not the UCC number 1, but the UCC number 11. That's 2 ones. Not 1, but 2 ones. People, you have to understand something. Everybody talks about the UCC number 1 and the UCC number 3, which is an amendment. The UCC number 3 is just an amendment of the original UCC number 1, meaning you just adding something to it, right? A UCC number 1 is something that you file to show that you have said interest in whatever. It could be a house, it could be a car, it could be a boat, it could be a horse, it could be a stable, it could be a barn, it could be whatever the fuck you want it to be. All right? Whatever it is, of any value, of any property, you can file a UCC number 1 showing that you have an interest in that property, right? Well, everybody knows about that, right? Everybody knows this. A UCC number 3 is what you file when you want to change something from your original UCC number 1. It's called an amendment, right? Now, the UCC number 11, right? The number 11, that UCC form is a form that you, as the consumer, file with the Secretary of State of whatever state you were in when said contract was signed, right? So in other words, if you bought a house in Arizona, then you would want to file a UCC number 11 in Arizona. Why? Because that's where the alleged contract took place. What contract, Lone Wolf? The alleged contract you were supposed to sign when you bought the damn house. If you bought a car in Texas, then you would go to the Secretary of State in Texas and file a UCC number 11. Well, what is a UCC number 11, Lone Wolf? The UCC number 11 is the form that tells you that you have debt in your name. The only way that that form can have a debt in your name is if someone files a UCC number 1 against said property. So in other words, it's like this. You take out a mortgage, right? You go to one of these places, you take out a mortgage for a home, right? If the contract is legitimate, the mortgage company is going to turn around and file a UCC number 1 saying that it has an interest in the house that you just bought. Why? Because they lent you the money, right? Allegedly, right? So once they file the UCC number 1 stating that they lent you this money for this house and now they have an interest in your house until it's paid off, that automatically triggers a UCC number 11. So in other words, what happens is you buy the house in Texas, right? The mortgage company goes to the Secretary of Texas, the Secretary of State of Texas, and they file a UCC, which is a lien. They're filing a lien against the property, saying that they have an interest in it. What the Secretary of State of Texas turns around and does is they create a UCC number 11 with your name and the amount of money you're supposed to owe for whatever it is that you owe it for, and the company that said that they had an interest in that house, right? So if you go to the Secretary of State of Texas or Arizona or wherever the fuck it is you supposed to got that house, and you fill out a UCC number 11, and it comes back from the secretary that you have no debt in your name, that means the house is yours. Okay? I'm going to do a more in-depth video about this, but I just did this real quick because I'm hearing some of the stuff that this little brother was saying in his YouTube channel, and it's not 100% correct, but I'm not tripping on him because nobody talks about the UCC number 11. When I found out about the shit, I was blown the fuck away about it. Mind you, when I do the next video, which is gonna be a screen share, I'm gonna show y'all mines. I'm gonna literally show you what it looked like. When you go to this, well, in Illinois, the way it works in Illinois, not all states are the same, because I was trying to do it for my daughter down in Arkansas, and they don't let you do it online, right? They don't let you do the search online. In Illinois, they let you do the UCC number 11 search online for free. Now, if you want verifiable proof, then you got to send the goddamn application to Springfield, Illinois, and then they will do the check, and they'll send you a certified copy back, like how they did me, saying that there's no debt in my name, past or present. This is what I'm using to have them discharge this fucking repo. One of the reasons for why it's taking so long for Experian to take it off, because for all of y'all who don't know, I'm 2 down with 1 to go. Equifax took my shit off. Equifax took the repo off my credit 3 months after they repoed it. 3 months after they repoed it. I had to fight with TransUnion. TransUnion took it off, I don't know, baby, about 45 days ago. 45, maybe 50 days ago. So the only only credit joint that account is still on is Experian. They the only ones left that's still fucking around. And one of the reasons for why they fucking around is because when I reached out to the Consumer Financial Bureau, I told them that I wanted them motherfuckers to pay me $1,000 per offense for having this shit on my motherfucking credit. And that's one of the reasons for why I believe it's taking so long. But right now, what I'm using to discharge this from Experian is under the FCR, under the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That this shit, under the law, it has to be recorded accurately. Any so-called debt that's on your credit report, it has to be accurate. The amount you owe, how much you paid, when the account was set up, when it went into default, etc., etc. It has to be accurate. That means it has to match. It has to match Experian, it has to match TransUnion, and it has to match Equifax. Well, if this account is not on TransUnion or Equifax, then that means the shit is inaccurate. And under federal law, you must remove it. And we're going to get into that too. I'm going to do a screen share. The next screen share I do for this the next UCC 11 video I do is going to be a screen share. And I'm going to show you all this. I'm going to show you the law under the FCRA that says that if the shit is not accurate, if it cannot be verified, and if it's been deemed to be inaccurate, it must be deleted. This is the law. Okay, so keep that in mind, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I don't want to be on here too long, but you all should be, every fucking body should be at the Secretary of State right now doing a UCC number 11, not a UCC number 1, but a UCC number 11. All right, this is Ridge Longwood, man. I'm up out of here. Much love to y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace.